What you are about to witness through the power of audio and video will change you forever.
The views or opinions expressed in this program are those of the guest callers and do not necessarily reflect those of the host, advertisers, and affiliate stations. Your discretion is advised.
Heard on 50 plus stations across the internet and on brick and mortar radio. Streamed to every continent on the planet. The last man standing out here in the new media universe. Many have tried to bring him down, and he is forever. Welcome to the Jiggy Jaguar experience. Communicate with Jaguar.com or dial us up at 1866-763-1242. www.jiggyjaguar.com. You've seen him on All Access Music Group. You've read about him in talk radio wants you. He's been on the 6 o'clock news, and now he's in your face and in your ear. Broadcasting from coast to coast like butter and toast. It's the Jiggy Jaguar Radio Show.
Yes, indeed. Good old Brother Ken. Is Brother Ken still around? Yeah, Brother Ken's still with us. He's somewhere, but he's still with us. But we have got a guest we're going to talk to here in a few moments. But we have a interesting segment we are going to do here in just a few moments. This is going to be fun because Jay Bird Wells, who is fantastic, and Jeffrey, who is also fantastic. We are going to try to have Jeffrey, I guess, in this segment, educate Jay Bird Wells on a few things. You thought you were the dominatrix. Okay, well, then maybe you could educate Jeffrey in the next segment. There he is. That's right. So Jay has been wanting to be a she wants to be a TV show host. She wants to be a media personality. She's all about this stuff. And one of the things that fairly recently happened, I crossed 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And what's funny is that we put up a video celebrating all the different things that we'd done. And someone went in and said that, well, you just got a bot to do it. And so Michael Nagy went in and said, yes, he started a YouTube channel in 2007. He used a bot, and it's now 2019, and he has gotten 1,000 subscribers. So, those... I guess you get what you pay for when you buy bots. So, Jay got a hold of Michael Nagy at one point, and she's like, I need to know the secrets. I need to know how you got 1,000 YouTube subscribers. Supposedly, this is what.
I can log into my account and start my comments.
So, what I want to try to do with this segment, since Jeffrey, as I've said, is the king of filmmaking. And he is, I watched, through this film camp that he did. He was able to take his know-how and put it into, as they say back in the day, these young minds, these what is it? These young minds full of mush or whatever. I don't know what the old term was. So I know that Jeffrey can get you on the right track. But one of the things about Jay is that she doesn't have time nor wants to do the editing part of it. But she's always doing...
This is the chick you talked about.
Yes.
Okay, he's talked about you. He's talked about you.
And I always tell her, she's got... Michael Nagy always talks about how, well, she always does all these farm things. Well, why not film that? Or the other day I was on YouTube and there was this one YouTube guy that was like, well, what you do is you download a news app. And whatever the hot story is, you comment on that and you put that on your YouTube channel and you'll get all these views.
Yep.
Jeffrey, kind of educate me here. How do we turn her into a superstar without her having to really do any editing? How does this work? How is this going to happen?
I already know that's kind of stupid, but I mean, I have a farm.
I know it's kind of stupid.
It's stupid.
Sorry, but that was great.
It was like a Rowan and Martin routine. I'm like watching laughing. I'm waiting for Goldie Hawn and Nixon to pop out the doors and tell me some bad jokes.
For
Go
the
ahead.
first time in 15 years, I'm actually catching stuff up on the farm. I mean, it's like I dealt with my son's chemo. I breastfed 3 kids at the same time to keep the chemo kid out of the hospital. I had 14 stomach surgeries, 3 ankle surgeries. I'm finally getting stuff done on the farm. I've got baby turkeys. I've got ducks. I've got chickens. I've got eggs coming out the wazoo, and I forgot to bring you some. But no, I don't have time.
The eggs, the wazoo, or the baby turkeys? Which one did you not?
Baby turkeys.
Okay.
So
I was waiting for Mr. T to show up and be like, turkey.
And then I'm
Go
going
ahead.
to school, and I'm
I don't
working
think
2
Mr. T
jobs.
was a turkey.
And so I don't have time for the production side.
But she wants to be a content creator.
I just want to be a TV show.
Well, I mean, it's in some ways. I mean, okay, if we're going to get all serious here for a second, she's already kind of doing it because if you have your friend here that's doing this, you are already getting that kind of time and energy without having to do any editing. Now, I mean, if you're wanting something, I mean, it depends on what, and it's getting all self-helpish here. But it is. I mean, again, I am the most hypocritic, hot calling the kettle black kind of thing. Is I don't do a lot of the same things that I'm going to talk about here. But it's prioritizing your time.
Exactly.
And just and then setting a goal.
Well,
and
let me compare and contrast what you're saying with our buddy with our buddy Michael Nagy. Okay, she's got no time to do all the things, the editing and everything. But Nagy, this guy, and I love Nagy to death, but good God, how he got his YouTube following essentially is he would get on YouTube and he had an account and he would go to other people's accounts and he would make comments and then he would subscribe. And then he would go and he would make other comments on different places, and then he would encourage them to go subscribe to him. And he was telling me one day, he's like, oh, I must spend 3 to 4 hours a day commenting on people's things.
See, that's why I'm the Facebook.
And I go into his YouTube channel, and he's got videos, and he's got feedback from these people who go in and go, great interview, blah, blah, blah. He's got all these things. But I'm like, you're spending a heck of a lot of time and effort to get the amount of feedback and subscribers.
He did that.
She doesn't have that time to do that kind of
I
crap.
do that on Facebook. I don't spend 3 or 4 hours, but I did when I first started because I was still dealing with surgeries, and so I was able to spend 3 or 4 hours commenting.
So I'm like, you've got the two extremes. I got all the time in the world because I'm working at the liquor store, hanging out with whoever he's hanging out with out there in New Jersey. Because remember, and that Jeffrey might find this funny since he's from this area. Michael had to go back to New Jersey because there was no nature here.
concrete jungle.
When we went, we did this thing where I went cross country with Michael Nagy. I don't know why I did this. I was a free trip to New Jersey. He took me to a park, and I'm like, "Why are we in this park?" And he's like, "Nature. They don't have this back in Kansas."
Yeah, they do.
So.
But Kansas has one type of weather. It's freaking real. It's freaking really hot, freaking really cold, freaking really windy. Either way, it's freaking real.
So, you have the Nagy situation where this guy can just comment and go nuts and build this following.
And I'm out in nature.
And then you've got her who doesn't have the ability to go nuts and all this stuff. So how do you fix this, brother?
If we don't have our animals, we don't eat. We don't get free shit.
Well, and I'm going to be even deeper here. It's all about the damn algorithms. It's all about the damn algorithms, and that's why I always tell a lot of my friends, to like that stuff and share that stuff because that whole algorithm supercomputer, it plays into effect, and I hate that, but it's the truth. And so she could put 3 or 4 hours a day still, and not get the algorithm love. And that's that's the unfortunate thing, because I myself, I have, I think, over 500 videos. I have all my shows on the show, full show, bastardized up, and the cooking segments, the different segments, and I've had a total of 50,000 views in the 10 years I've had a YouTube account. And but I see people and this is where I bitch and moan. You can have a little cute cat hitting some yarn, and a crying baby. And it just blows up like a bitch, But I'm sorry. But and you can have, and again, it's not the number of videos I have, but it's just the fact. I don't, it's not. And another part of that is we're as a culture now that it's not about the money we're making, even though you can make money off YouTube, but it's about how many likes you have. And
see, this is the thing. You've got like for instance, if you go into Jay's YouTube account, she's got all this. Well, and this was another thing this is where you might be able to clear this up for me.
This is my problem.
Okay, go ahead.
You've seen Shrek, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was Fiona growing up.
Okay.
So once I got out of that prison, I started experiencing the world. I have to experience everything.
Okay.
I have to have adventure.
Okay.
So I like belly dance, but some people don't.
Okay.
But they like me for the other reason.
Okay.
I'm an author.
Yeah.
There's some people that don't like reading,
Oh, I know.
but they like the
I know.
sexy pictures. Or the sexy cosplay. Or
See-
or they like the fact that I like herbs and nature.
So,
or the
are you trying
farm.
to? So you're probably
So-
trying to figure out where you need to focus your energy
But
on.
I can't focus my energy in one place because I'm Fiona. I want to experience the world.
Okay. Well, then do it.
See, that's where, and like I said, this
But
is
that's-
where I think you'll be able to help clear this up. I get into,
Hope so.
I wish damn Michael Nagy was able to be on with us at this time, so he could get the brunt of the blow here, but
I'm just
he
eye
was
candy there.
he was telling me that what Jay needs to do is she needs to set up a series of channels. She needs a political channel. She needs a cosplay channel. She needs this. She needs that. All these channels. And my attitude is if Jay is providing all this content in one spot, why can't she just have this all on one channel? Or should she pick an audience?
See, that's
What do you think?
That's
Because
why I have different playlists so that you can go to my channel.
That makes
and
sense.
You can go different playlists, and then there's some people that were trying to give me dances so I could dance to. So I've got the J Wells dance list, and I'll go in there and I'll dance to those songs. And then there's some people that want to know what I'm listening to, so they'll go to that playlist. Or I've got my book. I directed and
since she's
acted
one
in it.
person, one channel, or should she?
Yeah, I would. But again, this is there's no really right answer here because I would say just one channel. That's me, because I think if you again, it's just easier to find. And even though she has 10 Facebook things or whatever,
Yeah.
Just if you have one YouTube account, like you said, you got a playlist, and if you got your settings set up that anybody can come into your YouTube channel and they can see, and if they're like, I want to see what Jay says about political stuff. I really like her political stuff. They'll go to that playlist. So that to me, I don't know. It just seems like it's so much. You're creating an extra step or work when you do all these all the channels and then channels on that level. If you just promote, hey, this is my channel. On my channel, I got these playlists. There you go. But again, it's the difference between, are you a creator or are you a viewer? And so I think all of us in this room are basically creators.
Yeah.
And then it comes down to the hustle. And I already said this to you when we were talking the other time.
Yeah.
But this is cool. When Orson Welles, at the end of this documentary on him, said that filmmaking, which was
Yeah.
yourself. Filmmaking is 90% hustling and 10% movie making, and it's a terrible way to make a living. and I saw that he's so spot, 'cause his life.
And
you're
see,
like, wow,
that's the thing.
I'm a hustler, but I ain't making jack shit.
Well, and all deep here again. I wish I could find that interview that I saw. It was like on a CNN thing, or somebody was being interviewed, and they talked about how people like us that work in this industry or creative in this industry do not make the money that we should be making for our talents and our skills and the equipment that we buy and use. Because he kind of related it to like the cold mining days and the early days when the laborers
Yes.
were get more money and get the help.
Yeah.
And working on that same kind of level, get people say, "Hey Jeff, can you come to Wichita and shoot my wedding for like $50?" You know, you get it. I mean, I'm preaching to the choir here,
Yes.
but
There's people that want me to come to their event and promote them. I'm like, can you cover my gas money? Well, no. I get all pissed
That's
off.
awesome.
exactly.
Come.
Well, I'm with
I'm
you, sister.
like, hey, cover my food, cover my gas, and I got you covered.
Yep.
That's
I'm with you. I'm with you. But,
Well,
I probably answer your question.
No. You've done a heck of a lot in this segment. Fantastic. We got it all in. It's amazing.
I want my $10.
That's right. I can send that via PayPal. Kind of like we have when they had the Jamaican rapper on who said, "I don't have a Facebook page, I don't have a website, but you can send me money on PayPal. Here's the address." We're gonna take a break. We've got a Skype guest. I don't know what the hell this is gonna be like. So we'll be back after this.